is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Link right here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, actually, I'm gonna go through the mailbag now because I saw a comment that led me to wanting to do a topic for today. So first, I'll go over the first few comments that I had, and then I will get into the topic based on the last comment. So first is from Lynn Rose. I think Darkseid and Aquaman are pretty obvious leads. This comes off that top 10 leads or top 5 leads in the game, top 5 not obvious leads in the game video that I did. Um, they're just also good off lead. Not sure if the other three could be used as effectively off lead. I'd like to maybe, I'm like, I think maybe less obvious leads that are pretty good might be Vixen, Hippolyta, Brainiac, Batgirl, but you know that already, LOL, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few others. 100% a good point. I think that Darkseid and Aquaman are amazing both on and off lead. And those, I mean, I could see the argument for them being pretty obvious. So, fair enough point. I wouldn't put Vixen in as a good lead. I genuinely don't think that she is. Maybe I should play around with her a little bit more, but I do not use Vixen. I have her 7011. Hippolyta, I feel as though she's better just off lead. Like, I don't even want to use her at lead 9 times out of 10. Same thing with Brainiac. Batgirl is an amazing lead. She's very incredible if you like evasion comps. The problem with her being at that lead position is also is based on evasion, and it's not a whole lot of evasions that you're getting. So she's really, really good, but I don't know if I would put her in my top 5, despite the fact that I love using her. But anyway, much love to Lynn Rose. I think I said Lynn Ross before. Lynn Rose, sorry. Um, she's one of my day ones, been in it forever, so much love to her. Don Black, another old school subscriber. Um, I have Aquaman at L2 and chose not to use Maelstrom's legendary power. And to be honest, now before I continue, Maelstrom is the one whereby when Aquaman is hit, then he gives, let's go ahead and show, I think it's 30% additional turn meter when he's manipulated by the turn meter. So let's go to Maelstrom real quick. If Aquaman is affected by turn meter, down, use I am king, which then gives your allies 40% turn meter up. However, I took the legendary point to put 30% turn meter down on the enemy. And he is saying that Aquaman still works very well against Black Flash and other turn meter down characters, which is fair. No, I mean, like a 40% difference is cool. Let me finish before I continue. So my advice to players is that I am your king's legendary power first and take Might of the Ocean. So I am your king. Take that one first. Use Might of the Oceans, okay. And take Might of the Oceans legendary second, which is gain 50% turn meter if Aquaman is mending. Um, as they are very important to Aquaman's kit functioning well. Then take Maelstrom's legendary power third. I can see your point. Very, very much so. And that is a very good point. I am not sure because for me, Aquaman, he can hit, but his damage is like average to below average. And so, but that turn meter up does help if he's mending. Um, and so then if he goes off and uses his legendary A2 and he starts using his A1, that makes him come around faster. However, I would rather, for me personally, I would rather have him set up the rest of my team to go first or go beyond to give him that turn meter up and make the whole team faster as opposed to making he himself faster and hit more just because he doesn't really hit that hard. But I can see your argument, so I'm not really arguing against it. I'm just going on a different approach, but your argument is well taken. It's a very good argument. Next, and that was on the Aquaman in-depth video. Next is, oh, this is from one of the power rankings in August. I still have it down for September, actually. September, or no, October. No, October's almost over. Should I do a power ranking? Anyway, this is from Eric Williams. Hey, bro. The videos, love the videos. Can you do a video explaining mending, bleeding, all that stuff? Not sure what all of those things mean. All right, so this is me also I'm going to build like mend and bleed teams. I have been in the past. Really big into mends and bleeds. Now, what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get down here, is I'm going to build a team that is going to use bleeds first, and then I'll use a team that has mends. Now, bleeds is basically bleeds and disease. Uh, let me see how to explain it. Well, it's very easy to explain it being overly complicated. Bleeds are when you put bleeds on an opponent, and actually I'll build a men's team for this one, and I'll explain men's because we have Terra there. When you put men's on your allies, that means whenever they get a turn, then they're going to heal, I believe it's by 7.5% of their HP. And this can go into overheal. So it does benefit you a lot. Let's put in Star Sapphire is a very good mender. She gives you mends on whenever an ally buffs. I'm going to also put in the Queen of Mends, which is Mara. She mends just all over the place. So that's two mystics. Now let's go ahead and put in some physicals in there. Barda does mend. I don't want her to be lead though. I'll just take a rando to put in the place. Um, Barda does give meds on her A3 when she stuns. So if you build a team with a lot of meds, one thing you have to be careful of is of course Wonder Girl, but you can build one that's self-sustaining. In fact, what I might do is build an old school men's team that I would use before, where I would use Flash and Star Sapphire alongside. I'll go to Flash. Gotta love my Flash. Maybe Blue Flash ends up on my top 10 best costumes in the game. Who knows? Wait and find out. That was really cheesy, I know. But basically, let me see how to make this. Give me 1 second, or actually, I talk it out loud. Now, the thing that I'm doing is I'm putting in Flash because Flash A1, he buffs. Every time he buffs, Starfire gives him mins. It helps him with his survivability. Barda Star Sapphire's ability to give mins when allies buff does not work on passives because a passive can't proc a passive. However, whenever Barda does do her A2 actively, she's giving everyone mins, which means, or she's giving everyone stamina ups, which means there's a potential for Star Sapphire to give everyone mins. I'm not sure this is a great composition, actually, given the team we're facing. So I'm going to back out just because it's Martian Manhunter, Black Flash, Spectre, all that jazz. All right, let's go with this. Mm, like you always have to hesitate when Spectre's around. So this makes me think I'm going to take. Should I put in Donna Troy or should I put in Wonder Girl? And then we still don't have. No, let's take that back out. Let's take that back out. Let's see, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? All right, this can kind of work. I want to go for Spectre first. But I think I'll buff first anyway. So as you'll see, as I'm explaining it, and I'm doing basically men's bleeds and I'll do disease because disease works the same way because you said it. But when you say all that stuff, if you mean all the buffs, then what I will do, just let me know. And what I will do is build I guess I should do a video explaining like literally every single buff. Maybe that's one way to go. All right, so I'm going to buff with him. He's going to give himself uh, debuff immunity. Ooh, we do not like to see that. What are y'all doing to me? Already. Okay, so. Already. Out of turn hits from Flash. We love to see it. We'll do this again. Hopefully he'll get a couple seats. So there you go. You'll see that he got a few mins from uh, Starfire, albeit this was poorly constructed. So we're not going to win at all. I will say this, men's tend to be more beneficial in PvE than PvP just because PvP, what I'm typically trying to do is just finish the match within 1 or 2 rounds. Men's are much better suited for longer play PvE play. Same thing with bleeds and disease. Actually, like as much as I love them, I absolutely love using them. They are not as useful in PvP as they are in PvE unless you just stack an ungodly amount from the start. As a matter of fact, what I'll do now is I'm going to go into it and make a team that is bleeds. And then, well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put Dr. Poison in there since she's like the queen of bleeds right now. Let's see, who else? I'm going to put King Shark because he benefits from bleeds. Now, what bleeds do? Bleeds, so every time an enemy gets a turn and they have bleeds on them, it then subtracts that amount of damage for that specific enemy that has the bleeds. Disease, however, for everyone on the team that has disease, or for every disease on one character, the entire team loses that much. And I remember I built this like awesome disease team, when it all first came out with Man Bat, and it made me so happy. It was nuts how well it worked. But that was very short lived. But here we have what could possibly be. Let's see. Should I put in? I might put in Wally West. So Ra's al Ghul, he's King of Disease, basically. You have King Shark, who gives bleeds and also benefits from bleeds. He gains empowered strength ups every time an enemy takes damage from bleeds. And then you have Dr. Poison, who can just wipe people out with bleeds, and the bleed her damage is multiplied by the amount of bleeds on the enemy team. What I might do is put Wally West in. However, I kind of want you guys to see Disease in action as well. But let's put Wally West in. This might make the fight very short-lived, so maybe I'll do a different order. Watch what happens. I do it in a different order, and then I end up getting smacked because I'm being arrogant. All right, so let's see how this goes. And that's basically Mends and Bleeds. They're like direct opposites. And the best of that direct opposite thing was Black Manta, actually. Whenever you would run into a Barda, he could change Mends into Bleeds, which was huge, huge, absolutely huge. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use King Shark. He's going to reduce the turn meter and stun Spectre. I'm actually going to do the arrogant thing. Now, when you see, and I'm doing this arrogant thing because I want you guys to be able to see this. Just do it at 2x. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Now, when it comes to Spectre's turn, you're going to notice that the bleeds, let's leave it to A2, always with Roz, right? You're going to notice that the disease is going to give everyone damage. With Lex, he received damage, as you can see there. And then when Spectre got his turn, everyone received damage from the disease. All right, so now let's be a little bit more serious so I don't end up losing this. And then I a little bit slower. Oh, awesome. King Shark does the out of turn stuff, and he did grab those empowered strength ups based on bleeds. All right, so cool. Roz does his out of turn. So this is actually like a relatively good matchup. I can't believe that we used to play at 2x before there was 3x. Yo, it's slow. All right, let me go ahead and do the bleed damage on Batman. Actually, though, should I probably actually one thing I'm thinking about for videos, let me know what you think, is I should probably do my videos in 2x speed to like display this stuff so you can actually see what's going on, because at 3x it might move too fast. Let me know. That's an idea that I'm having. I just thought about it now, and so I'll mull it over a little bit, and I'll probably just start doing videos in 2x. That way you guys can really see what's happening. And also when something quick happens, I'm not like, oh, what was that? Why did this happen? So and now we'll go back to trying to build a men's team. I have a team that has men's on it. Let's see. So first of all, we got Black Flash and we got Spectre. We got Terra. So what I'm going to do is Aquaman, of course. That's kind of predictable. I'll put him at lead actually to reduce the crit damage. It's not that like Aquaman is perfect for those tanky teams. So I don't think I'm gonna build a tanky team, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have a taunter either. Aquaman does give himself a lot of mins. Point of fact. Let's go ahead and go back over here and get Star Sapphire. Or actually, you know what? Let's put Mara. Let's put the couple together. They love each other, kind of, except for in Flashpoint. In Flashpoint, that was dope. That like when I saw that whole Wonder Woman versus Mara thing, because Mara found out that, oh, spoiler alert in case you haven't read or seen Flash Paradox. When I saw that, like I'm gonna say I'm not one much for drama, but knowing me and myself, that would be a bold-faced lie because I do read just nothing but like those dramatic crime novels. I'm like basically a 45-year-old Midwestern housewife on the beach. That's all I'm reading of those like those crime novels. So yeah, I say I'm not much for the drama, but original point being is that when I saw like Mara go try to confront Wonder Woman because she caught her with Aquaman. I was like, ooh, got real for a second. It got real for a second. All right, I am a lunatic. Okay, so let's. Now I want to watch it again. That scene was boss though, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna come back, my man?" Ooh. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. I sound like a junior high kid. All right, so there's the mins that you're getting from Mara, and this does help with survivability on a larger scale. That's why it's great for PvE. But for PvP, like this match should not have lasted this long. Now, part of the reason why the match lasted this long is because that's one of the things too. Heal immunity does mean that you won't; those mins won't go off. Just so you know, that might be kind of obvious, but just in case, just to say it. Um, the thing is that men's actually, the more I think about it, can be very useful in go second team slash tank teams, which is one of the things that I was trying to work on beforehand. Can I get Wonder Girl to like crack somebody's skull real quick? That's all I need. Like hit the. Come on, let's go. I might still be able to pull this out. Yep. Oh yeah, I still might be able to pull this out. I might still be able to pull this out. Let's get it. All right, yeah, we got it. All right, so the more I think about it, men's might be very, very good for the go second teams that I was trying to build beforehand that I'm still trying to build or work on. Because basically, I don't really need a healer, but the men's will ensure that as I get hit, if I'm not getting crit damage because I have Aquaman, then I'm also going to get those men's from like a Mara or someone like that. And that just puts us into overheal. So if I'm getting like shield from Terra, men's from Barda, and then I put like another Mara in there or someone else who does that, then that means that I'm going to end up overhealed. You can't give me crit damage. I got tons of stamina ups. I got agility ups. That might be a good mix. It won't do much damage, but it'll drive a person up a wall and they won't be able to take me out. In any case, I hope that explained it, Eric Williams. If I didn't explain and all that stuff well enough, please let me know. And in fact, the more I think about it, I might just make it all buffs, debuffs video. But thank you guys for watching. I drop these Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Marvel Future Revolution videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So please like, please subscribe, and if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.